and us working together has always been the way to our peace. And we lose that.
I'll go even deeper with you. Because everything was stripped from us when we were moved from our heritage in Africa to the Americas. Everything was stripped and we were taught to be animals. And we were living like animals. We were bred like animals. We became the stock of people that wanted us to be a certain way. That is the beginning. We have to know our history to know that beginning so that we can understand how powerful we are because of what we overcame to be this.
I agree. I will say, so I'm working on a documentary about this right now. Between emancipation and integration, we had communities, we had success, we were politicians, we had millionaires, we had, people who, we had peace in some ways. My question is, what were the principles we were living by where we were able to create that, being people who just weren't able to read just a year ago, 2 years ago, right? People who weren't allowed to write, weren't allowed to learn anything that was independent of our masters, right? Where today we can't create a community. We don't remember the principles of what it was or what it took in order to make a community.
It grows up in the family. That doesn't just happen by you being a grown man. It grows up from you sitting at the table talking to your aunts, your uncles, your grandmother, your grandfather, your mom and your dad about important things that you need to understand. And if that isn't happening for you, you go about the process of redefining what you think you can, like you said with the gentleman that redefined who he was. You have to find a way to create the history of who you are so that you can live your history through your new endeavors today and do the things that you need. I became an licensed insurance salesman. During COVID, I wanted something to do. But in finding out how invasive insurance is in our lifestyles and in our ability to achieve, I found that there's a reason why the white guy that's living next door to me with the same kind of job I got is sending his kid to Princeton. Why he's able to understand certain principles and create wealth or savings that helps him when things go bad. And I'm suffering. I'm like, wait a minute. I can't keep my lights on. I can't do this. I can't do that. And I'm mad. I'm mad as hell. But I didn't sit down at the same table he sit down at. I didn't learn the same principles he learned and grew up through. And that put me at a disadvantage. And the reason they have kids going to school, going to big schools, is because they get insurance that pays. That they pay $25, $30 a month at 2 years old or 1 year old.
10 sometimes, $10. Gerber,
And they bring that up through that child's lifetime, and then that child gets 18 and hit hell with $300,000, $400,000 to go to school on and move their life forward.